All right, we going. What a money reside. 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 And that's a who? Man had a little lamb, period. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
In every family, there's that one uncle, cousin, or aunt that just ain't right. But for whatever reason, you love them anyway. It's the family.
A son does not want to hear his mother say, skeet, skeet.
It's the family. The Family Radio Podcast.
Yeah, don't have your kids cussing on the internet, but do have your kids dancing on the internet. Ooh, kill them, kill them, kill them.
The Family Radio Podcast with T Boogie and Chill Will.
It's the family.
Hey, it's T Boogie.
And Chill Will, and we back at you with a new year. What is up with
Yes.
that? Happy New Year, bud.
Man. Happy New Year, Chill. What's been going on,
Look,
man?
man,
I can't call it.
I can't call it either. I'm just trying to survive, man. 2020 is over, which I'm so damn glad, man. So glad.
I am too.
Ooh, 2020 was a bitch, wasn't it?
Nasty bitch. Okay? That's the worst kind of old nasty bitch. I was so happy to see that go. But I was looking forward to 2021, and believe it or not, I was one of those people that was like, oh, my God, it has to get better. Like, it can't get any worse. And then what?
Well, we're only a week in, a week into the year. But, gosh, of course, the biggest thing is the wannabe coup that your president tried to set off at the Capitol.
He set off some shit. We'll definitely say that. I don't know if it's really cool material, but, he set off some shit.
I think the last time we recorded, was it before the election? I think it was right after the election.
It was right after the election.
They were still counting votes. Needless to say, did he concede last week? I don't even think he conceded yet. Did he?
It was half-assed.
Everything he does is half-assed. We know that.
You better believe it.
So Biden and Kamala will be taking over next Wednesday, which will be the 20th, Inauguration Day. But your president, man.
Where do we even begin?
I don't know where to begin. First of all, he's such a spoiled sport. We know that. He don't like to lose, which he did.
At all.
He lost the election. He couldn't take that, so he just been trying everything, legal means, filing lawsuits, anything else he can try to flip this thing. Did you hear the phone call he made to the Georgia?
Yes.
Was it the Attorney General or whatever in Georgia? Talking about, hey,
right
man,
before
I need some votes.
Runoff. I need y'all to find some votes.
Find some votes for me.
Yep.
Man. Hey, man.
Like, at this point, Chill, I'm going to just keep it 100. There has been so much dirt and bullshit that he has done. How do people in good conscience still say that they support him? If anybody else had done any of these things, behaved like a spoiled toddler, these temper tantrums, anybody else, they would have never stood for that. Why are we putting up with his shit, man?
No, I don't know if the Republicans are just like, hey, he about to leave. Let's wait him out. I don't know what's going on, but that foolery that he pulled last week when Tuesday, he had already called the people to come to D.C. And what it was Wednesday was the day that they're supposed to do the Electoral College. It's like ceremonial where, okay, we're going to name the new president, blah, 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 all this is done. But he tried to stop that. And he called all of his MAGA crew.
His cronies.
They showed up. And the day before, he told them, we're going to march down to the Capitol. We're going to march down to the Capitol. We're going to be strong. You got to be strong. So they acted a fool. Everybody knows what's happening by now. The other countries are looking at us like, that's what y'all doing?
Like, we are so embarrassing to the entire world. Oh, that's how y'all get down?
Boog, people died.
For real, though.
Because of
and
this.
He still does not see anything wrong with what he did. They tried to get him to, make some sort of statement and apologize. He said he's okay with everything that happened and exactly how it went down. That wasn't a protest. Yeah. It definitely wasn't a peaceful protest.
This is another thing that blows my mind. Did you realize, like last week, how come he don't like to go in front of the TV live? He don't like to cut it. He always records something and then just, okay, I'm just going to release this out. Y'all need to cut all that.
He's not capable of doing that. We all know somebody that is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Wow. Not the brightest bulb in the room. That is him. And how he managed to run our country for the past 4 years is
Well,
beyond
he's running in
me.
the ground. That's what he's done.
That's what he did.
Ground.
Yep,
But,
absolutely.
In all honesty, I thought once he got elected, because he was rough around the edges. Then I said, well, you know what? Maybe the longer he's in office, he'll get more presidential.
He'll class up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't happen. He got them Twitter fingers. He stayed saying some ridiculous shit with no fear of retaliation or consequence. Who are you? Remember, he called the football players that were kneeling, weren't they thugs?
Thugs, asses, he called assholes.
All types of shit.
Yeah.
He's the only person in that position of power that has said everything and anything that comes to his little brain.
Yeah.
There's no filter. There's absolutely no filter with him. He just lets it ride and is like, I'll deal with it later.
I mean, but the fact that now he is banned on every piece of internet platform, from YouTube to Twitter. I'm glad Twitter shut him down. The Facebook. I don't even think he can log into Pornhub right now. You know what I'm saying?
Damn! I hate it for you, homeboy.
I don't even think he can log in and see no interracials. I don't even think he can do it, bro.
They're like, no, sir, you're blocked on this too. But again, let's go back to the stupidity of those that are supporting and following him. Although he's banned from YouTube, his YouTube page has gained 100,000 new subscribers.
But
How?
But
Why?
they blocked that today. Today they blocked that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he might have gained some followers in the past 48 hours, but today they've already blocked it. But they're saying his YouTube page is only blocked for the next week. I think they just want to block it up until the inauguration or something like that. So I don't know if they're going to block it past that, but as of right now, it is blocked.
Did you ever think that we would even have to do something like this? You have to block your president, the president of these United States, from being on social media? Are you kidding me?
I didn't think we would until he became president. And remember, that's how he chose to talk to people.
Yep.
He chose to wait till the middle of the night when I guess he got up and got on the toilet and started firing away tweets. So once he started doing that, I said, yeah, they need to block him, or they need to go ahead and they need to do something. But they never did until this past week because, basically the companies felt like he incited that riot.
And riot.
And once again,
absolutely
I'm going to
did.
say this again. People died.
Yep.
And I mean law enforcement people died. Now, the chick that got shot.
Yep.
Look, I don't wish death on anybody, but understand, you are at a place where you're not supposed to be.
Yep.
And you're trying to enter into a place you're not supposed to be. People get shot for that.
Thank you. You get everything that comes with that. And I agree with you. I hate that people lost their lives. Innocent people, those that may have been guilty, shouldn't have been there, shouldn't have done what they did. Hey, man, this got way out of control.
Way out of hand. And understand that goes with anybody. You can be in any city. If you try to walk into a jail and you ain't supposed to be there, you're probably going to get hurt. You're probably going to get shot. If you try to walk in somebody's courtroom and just walk up to the judge, you're probably going to get shot. Things like that happen.
You can't walk into a bank and say anything crazy or behave crazy.
So I don't. I mean, I don't. I want to say I don't feel bad. I don't want anybody to lose their life. But that heifer there, look,
man,
you
look here.
Was doing something. You was doing way too much, lady. You was doing way too much.
There's so much that we could talk about the different rioters and their behaviors, okay? I'm sure you saw the video of the lady who was, crying, oh, my God, they maced me. Even her daughter went on the internet and was like, hey, man, she got what she deserved. That was some bullshit you did. I applaud the daughter for calling your mom out. Call a spade a spade. She was wrong.
Bull,
how you going to go into Nancy Pelosi's...
You had to call the lady a spade, bull.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everything is so hypersensitive nowadays. We can't say nothing. Okay, chill. I got a quick sidebar. I saw this pop up that a cheese company in Australia just had to rename the cheese because it was called Coon cheese.
You might want to rename that, dog. I don't want none of that Coon cheese.
Man, there's a lot of companies that had to take a look at their shit and say, you know what, that's insensitive or inappropriate. We need to do something different.
You want any of that ham and coon? When I had the coon
No,
sandwich?
thank you. No, thank you. I'll pass on that, okay? No, thank you. Like,
Man.
somebody had to tell y'all that coon cheese was inappropriate?
Well, I mean, they were in Australia, so I will even though over there, understand, if you know anything about Australia, you have the Australians, then you have the Aborigines. So it's
Thank
it's
you.
it's
They
it's
look
black
like
and,
us.
Yeah, it's black and white over there too now. They don't call them coons though. They call them
Thank
something
you.
else. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, let's talk about the dude that went into Nancy Pelosi's office and put his feet up on her desk. How much more disrespectful can you get? Then you took
He took
the
some mail.
podium.
He took some mail,
He-
and somebody
he
else
took
took the
mail.
podium.
That's illegal. Took the podium that I believe was supposed to be used for the inauguration, so that's a little off because I think it got broken in the whole thing. How do you support that type of behavior and think that you're right, that was okay?
Look, the president has given them, what word am I looking for? They feel no fear. They can say what they want to say. They feel like they can do what they want to do. But let me tell y'all something. Please understand that the FBI is going over all of that footage frame by frame. They have identified people. They're coming to your house, no matter where you are in this United States. Because people don't realize it's an FBI office everywhere. Y'all might not know that, but it is. So they have field agents everywhere. You will be getting a knock at your door. So,
I did see at least one guy who was a CEO of some company. I think he was out in Arizona or something like that. He did come out publicly say that was probably one of the worst decisions he's ever made in his entire life, was to attend that rally, and I'm doing the air quotes thing, rally, because that wasn't a that was a riot.
Yeah,
that was an absolute riot. You can't even say it was a protest. What was y'all protesting?
They were protesting that he that it was stolen from him. The
election was stolen.
Yeah.
No, sir, you lost. Pick up your marbles and play somewhere else.
Now, but
Bye.
This is what has bothered me, Bug. You do know all of those people out there. They were military people. There were police officers. There were firefighters. Did you see that one of the guys was an Olympic? He won the gold medal. He was an Olympic swimmer. He out there with his Team USA jacket on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw where somebody had their work badge around their neck.
Yeah.
Somebody zoomed in. He got fired.
Yeah.
Like, do you people not think about this?
It was a son of a New York City judge. They
He was out
arrested him.
there.
So that's what kind of bothers me, Bug, because some of these people they should know better.
Absolutely. Sir, the one that I just brought up, you are CEO of a company, and you out here behaving like teenagers that didn't get their way? How shameful. I was embarrassed. I was absolutely embarrassed. And then now there's so much talk that between the 16th and the 20th that they plan to protest in all 50 states, capitals, or, a lot of other cities or whatever. Okay, but the FBI, they are ready and waiting on y'all to turn up this time.
And it's not only the FBI. Me and Boog were talking off the podcast. We weren't recording yet. And since I spend a majority of my time in D.C., I see things, from a different angle. But I will tell you right now that in the D.C. airport, it's so many police in there. Well, and this has just been after the situation on last Wednesday.
Right.
Like Thursday in the airport, it was ridiculous. But I will say last Wednesday, I was flying to D.C., and when I got to the gate that morning, you saw all the Trump people. They were coming to the rally, so, they got their hats on, jackets, sweaters, all of that stuff. Okay, but I've seen that before. You see that before here in D.C. They sell all of that in the airport. You can buy Trump stuff in the airport. Okay, but I should have known it was going to go down because when we backed up from the gate and the plane is getting ready to get out onto the runway, the plane stops.
Okay, what's going on?
The pilot gets on because the Trump people took their mask off.
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah. They took their mask off. We hadn't even got up in the air yet. So the plane stopped because I guess the flight attendant called the captain and was like, hey, these fools acting up on this plane. The captain said, look, I'm going to tell y'all this one time. Either you're going to put your mask on and you're going to wear your mask throughout the flight, or I'm going back to the gate and you're getting off. You see they straightened up, though. because they wanted to come to the rally, so they put their little funky mask on, and we made it to Washington that morning. But I should have known right there. I was like, look, it's about to go down today.
You know, people are up in arms also because of what the American Airlines pilot said when he told the people on the plane that were chanting USA, USA. He said, hey, if y'all don't stop that and behave yourself, I will put this plane down in Kansas City and put y'all off.
Yeah.
I'm going to dump y'all off. I think his words were, I'm going to dump y'all off. And they're all, like, offended that he would say something like that. Well, then behave yourself. Every one of you on this flight is an adult. This is not how you behave.
They have been rowdy everywhere they go. It's like a bad fraternity. That's what it is. It's like a bad fraternity, man.
They need to be banned off the yard, for real. I'm serious. Like, you got this dude that's gaslighting so many different situations and scenarios. We talked about this on the podcast before, that it's like he's allowed all the racists, the closeted racists, to feel real comfortable talking shit now because he has said things. If that's not gaslighting, I don't know what is. I've never seen such racial tension. And, of course, I wasn't, alive in the civil rights era, so to speak, but this is like a second coming of that type of behavior. I thought we were in the modern free world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
what is happening?
Understand that it has happened because now y'all roll up on the wrong person and see what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen with all of that.
Listen, now I'm not gonna get into the whole story, but chill. I was ready to get with a Karen. Oh, I was like, whatever, Karen. And that's what I'm saying. Those types of people feel comfortable trying black people all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Don't try me. Do not let the size fool you. Don't try me. I'm not the one.
Well, 2020 was the year of the Karens going wild. Anyway.
Yes, it was.
You do know that, right?
Oh, my God. From start to finish.
The most famous Karen was probably the one that happened right after Christmas. The little girl and she's not a little girl. She's not a little girl.
She's 24 years old.
She's 24 years old, so she's not a little girl. She's just petite. She has a petite frame, so that's why I'm thinking she's a little girl. She's in New York City, lost her phone, and tried to, basically attack the little boy because she said he had her iPhone.
And her attitude about it was so nasty.
No. Did you see the interview with Gayle King?
Yes.
And she told Gayle, she's like, Gayle, hush. She didn't. No, I'm sorry. She didn't say hush. What did she tell Gayle? Like,
she was very dismissive
to Gayle.
Right.
You know what?
And then even her attorney told her not to wear that damn hat on that interview.
Hat said Daddy. What does that represent? What
I don't even know, but it just wasn't a good look. And if you don't follow your legal counsel's advice, something is wrong with you. So guess what? Whatever happens to her, you get everything you deserve with your nasty-ass attitude.
She's been arrested.
Yes,
and
thank you.
Rightfully so.
Yep.
Of course,
that was assault.
If you haven't seen the video, go ahead and Google it because it's all over the place too. But here's the thing. This case would not have seen as many eyes as it has seen if the dad was not a Grammy-winning jazz artist.
He plays the trumpet, right?
And see, he's got some very powerful friends because the first time I saw the video, Questlove, who's friends with him, Questlove posted it. Questlove was like, "Look at this. This is my boy and his son. It happened at a hotel. They just trying to go eat breakfast at the hotel."
And remember, they were guests of the hotel.
Yeah.
She had already checked out. And this is the part that just took me out, Chill. When the Uber driver showed back up and gave her cell phone,
and she didn't say it.
She didn't.
I'm sorry. She didn't say nothing.
Even apologize.
Yeah, she didn't say nothing.
This probably would not have gone as far as it did if she had humbled herself and apologize. You know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just got this iPhone. I don't know. You know those phones cost $1 million every time a new one come out. That's why I don't have one. But, no shade to you iPhoners. But she just should have said, you know what? I just got it for Christmas. So whatever the circumstance, I'm sorry. I apologize. I overreacted. and leave it there.
I'm just saying, shout out to the father, because he basically held the hotel.
Held it together.
He held the fire, the feet to the fire for the hotel too, because the hotel manager, was trying to get the little boy to see his phone, and he was like, no.
This is
So
my
the hotel
personal
apologized.
property.
Yeah, the hotel apologized. They said it could have been handled different. I'm gonna need more than an apology to homeboy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need a little bit more
I feel that way. Oh, but the names of the Karens have been hilarious too. That one that we're talking about, that was the Soho Karen.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
you got
Soho
the Central
Karen.
Park Karen with her dog and the man that was bird watching. Oh, we had a year of Karens last year.
Bug,
Trust
you
me.
was about to get with the Duval Karen?
I was about to get with the Duval Karen. She would have been the Duval Karen. Trust me. If I had got with her, that's what it would have been.
Hey, you listen to the Family Radio Podcast. We're back, new year. Boog, we keep saying this. Are we going to record on a consistent basis? Okay, because I see all these new podcasts out and they're lapping us, Boog, because some people record twice a week.
Okay. Here it is. That's our New Year's resolution for 2021. But you know what? So much happened in 2020, Till. We started out the same way with great momentum,
Yeah,
and then
we
it just
did.
went downhill
Look,
from there.
I was messed
the
up from Kobe.
thing
Kobe
took
messed
us
me
out.
up. Yeah, Kobe messed me
Yes.
up for the whole year. Yeah,
and
man.
then COVID
Yeah.
took us all out for the rest of the year, basically.
Yeah.
You realize that, Till? I haven't
did.
seen you in almost a year.
Yeah, I know it. You're right. So we're going to try to do better. Of course, you still can get with us on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, all of that. The Family Radio is us on Instagram, and also The Fam Radio is us on Twitter and Facebook.
Yep.
But we're always there. But we're going to give you a consistent product. That's our goal.
Yes, it is.
You
Yes,
hear that,
it is.
Boog?
We
I'm gonna
gotta
crack
do
the whip,
better.
Boog. I'm gonna be blowing up your phone, Boog. We need to record
Wait
today.
a minute. Why you trying to make it sound like I'm the problem child here? Don't do that. Don't do that, Till.
It kind of is.
I see how you did that. I see how you did that.
You kind of are.
What?
Yeah,
I thought we was friends.
We are.
But you know what?
you kinda are.
This is perfect to what we do here. This is the family, and family throws shade faster than anybody else. So you know what, Till? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take all that shade. It's cool. It's cool. Let you be late one day. Let you be late one
you know
day.
what?
I'm blasting it.
Let's switch gears right now because, Boog, I've brought this up on numerous past podcast episodes. I do not like when this new generation, these people who are famous for no reason, I got my air quotes. These influencers.
Oh, God.
This bugs the hell out of me. You with your no talent having ass.
Yep.
The Kardashians, one of them. Everybody, y'all got one TV show, the Sister Road to Fame with a penis in her mouth from Ray J. I mean, Kanye even said it. My girl a superstar all from a home movie. I mean, come on.
You like how you clean that up, though, right? A home movie. Nigga,
yeah.
It was a sex tape.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
it.
what it was. That's what it was. So, the newest influencer right now, well, no, she's not even an influencer. She's just famous. And
for no reason.
I don't know what she's famous for, other than having a famous stepfather. We're talking about good old Lori Harvey, who is, Boog, I'm thinking the girl like 28, 29. I knew she was younger.
Nope.
Boog, the girl, what you told me, she's 24?
She just turned 24 on the 13th of January.
Like this week.
Yeah, this week. Yep.
So she was 23.
Yep.
And I mean,
And younger than that,
Boog.
when she dated some other high-profile celebrities.
I don't understand, because the girl changed dicks like she changed clothes, Boog. I don't get it.
I mean.
I don't understand. Like, what is going on? Because people, I hear people out in the streets talking about, oh, Lord, she doing it. What is she doing? Other than dating all of these dudes. And okay, and is there anything wrong with that? Now, here's the problem. She was supposed to be dating Puffy's son. And then all of a sudden she's dating Puffy. Now that's nasty.
That was crazy. That was nasty too.
You dating the son and the daddy. Now you nasty girl. You fall into the skank category with me now.
Yep.
You're not a hoe yet, but you a skank. You in the skank category. But I mean,
and then
she's dated.
I think there was a romance with her and Trey Songz at some point.
Future.
And then Future, which, I think was probably her most popular one.
Look, any woman that date Future, you nasty. I'm just going to say that.
And you know he got about 6, 7, 8 baby mamas. Why did you even think that relationship was really gonna work out?
He don't stay with nobody long. Some women probably gonna be mad at me right now because I don't care what y'all say. Sierra's still nasty. She trying to clean up her whole ism, but she dated Future. She done had a child with Future. She in that category. She gonna stay in that category.
She stuck there. Oh damn!
Yeah, I don't care what you can put a nice dress on her and all that. Girl.
But
girl,
Russell Wilson, I thought he baptized her and said that she's future free.
I don't care if he purified her in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. I don't care if he went to see the Pope and got some holy water and sprinkled on her. She can't rinse that off.
Damn.
She can't rinse that
you
Future
can't rinse
off.
Future. Yup.
You cannot wrench that Future off you, girl.
You know, I made a joke with you earlier about it. I was like, well, damn, she ain't got no real job. Okay, she walked in like 1 or 2 fashion shows or whatever a couple years ago for, I believe, Dolce & Gabbana. But other than that, where's your check coming from besides you getting with these, you know, famous, wealthy men? Like,
she got a famous stepdaddy, that's all. That's it.
That too, but that's so whack. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Understand, she got some other stuff going on too. Because I don't know if you know, she wrecked her little G-Wagon maybe like 6 months ago in Hollywood. Flipped it over. She was drunk driving or whatever, and walked away from it. Like left the car turned over in the middle of the street. Like
nobody was gonna know. Oh, okay, girl.
So she, once again, I just think she's young. She's a very young girl. And okay, when you're young, you make dumb mistakes like that. But why? I don't know what she's doing to these dudes, bud.
Phil, you know what I'm gonna say.
Boy, what's she doing to
her?
She blowing in a
nigga asshole. She got to be. Meek Mill done put her name in a song.
Yeah, she people talking about it in rap songs. I'm like, what is this girl doing?
She got to be doing the ultimate. I don't know. I would love, a wealthy man or whatever. I made a joke saying if she teach a class, I need to be in the front row. But I thought about it. Nah, I don't need to go man to man to man. And especially so publicly.
Is she this
you don't even care?
Is she this generation superhead? Tell me, boy.
Oh!
Speak to me, book. Speak to me. Talk to me about it.
I think you are onto something.
Let's speak on it. Is that what she is? Because now last week she came out. She's Michael. Her and Michael B. Jordan are dating now.
Right. And he was listed as the sexiest man alive.
She got a lot of heifers mad at her now, boy.
Oh, me and my girlfriends talked about it like, really? Like, that's what he chose? Sir, you couldn't have done anything better than that? Sure, she's an attractive girl. But what else?
She got something
I'll wait.
Look,
besides, maybe her bedroom skills. I don't know.
It might not even be bedroom skills. She might be part Haitian, man. She might be taking a couple of hairs from they brush and burying them in the yard with some drugs. What you gonna do? Bury your drawers in the yard or something? You know what they do? Sock passe?
No, sir, I do not. No, I do not. Nope. I don't understand. How, he was named sexiest man alive, and you end up with Lil Lori Harvey?
With a 23-year-old.
That's crazy. It just doesn't make sense to me at all. I asked you this before we got started today, so let me ask you this. Guys, y'all don't care that maybe somebody or your homeboy, he already smashed that or he's been with her, and she made it public all over the internet? You don't care? You don't? Because I saw all of the pictures and videos of her and Future on trips to different islands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
look, she got some passport
stamps.
Jordan. She got some passport stamps. I know that much.
So you don't care? Men don't care about that kind of thing? I don't know. I thought you did.
I mean, she wouldn't be in my rotation. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
That's just me. I'm kind of picky. That's just me, though. That's just me.
I don't understand.
But understand, Boog. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you know the backstory about her mama. She like her mama now.
You know what?
Her mama.
I did not really know it. You put me on.
I had to tell you about her mama now. That's Steve Harvey's third wife. And
this is also her marriage to Steve Harvey is also her third marriage.
Yeah. I mean, I don't fault people for being married more than once, twice, 3 times a lady. But
No,
whatever.
hey, man, if you pass twice, something wrong with you.
Boog, you can't say that. You can't.
Hey, man, I'm gonna say it.
What about
the
Elizabeth? What about Elizabeth? What's her name? You know.
Taylor.
Yeah. What about Elizabeth
That
Taylor?
had like 7.
She had 7 or 8. Yeah. What about that?
My point. You just proved my point. Something is wrong with you. That lady crazy. Come on, no. So yeah, once you get past the second marriage, I just don't think you should marry again. Like, it's for what? What are you doing?
What should you do?
Just date and live happily together. That's it.
Okay.
But anyway, they both on their 3rd marriage, and Miss Marjorie ain't been no saint.
I mean, Boog, look, we try to have a no judgment zone. That's a lie.
I know.
But, oh, we judge on here, boy. We judge on here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so but I told you, Marjorie, she was like them drug dealers, man. That's what she was doing.
And I refuse to believe that.
Look, that's where her daughter get it from. She see her mama got to have a dude with money. Or a dude with notoriety or whatever.
Right.
So, I mean,
That's
I guess
crazy.
she gets it honestly, right? That's what she
But
grew up
you should
seeing.
want your children to do better than you did, okay? If you've had 2 failed marriages and you on your 3rd one, I'm going to need you to talk to your children about having healthy relationships, okay? That's the sit down, not girl, that one he ain't got enough money or enough clout or whatever. Go get you a different one. What type of advice is that from a mother? Now, I'm not saying that's what she said. I'm just saying that's how her daughter is behaving.
Ooh, I'm telling you, that's these little young Thundercats. 23, 24, Boog. Y'all to be scared. Y'all to be scared out here in these streets.
Thank you. Watch this. Here we go. So Marjorie had 2 failed marriages. Both 1 and 2 was big drug dealers, not some little, dude. No, they was moving weight. Okay?
Her first husband got life in prison for what? He was moving he was moving how many? 200? He was like Pablo Escobar.
Hey, the day he got busted, he was moving 40 keys, okay? And those are not car keys. Those are 40 kilos of cocaine. He was sentenced to life in prison. He did 26 years and was then pardoned. He getting ready to write a book and put her on blast. So just wait for that. We'll tell you when that comes out. Then the second drug dealer, it's like, so how do you date 2 drug dealers and then end up with Steve Harvey?
He got money. Come on, Boog. He got money and notoriety.
I don't know what to say.
That's what she needs. She needs money, notoriety.
But I think the daughter, she's not even making good decisions because we said she dated Diddy's son, and then you turned around and dated Diddy? Can you imagine what type of conversation Diddy, that was?
You wrong for even entertaining that. But that's
that's a little baby.
That's a very awkward Thanksgiving dinner now.
Thank you, and she still had that new car smell. She was so young.
Not the new car smell.
I'm just saying, like, does a father and a son sit down like, hey, man, did she do this to you? Oh yeah, that's that move right there. What kind of conversation?
The crazy thing is, put Lori in the lineup, she looked like Diddy daughters anyway. Them little girls got tall.
Yes. Like, sir, you should have been ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. You shouldn't have let that happen, Sean Combs.
Sean
Combs. You're better than that, Sean Combs.
He's supposed to be better than that.
But he was hurt with the Kim Porter thing, so.
Man, whatever.
I'm sorry. That's bad of me. I'm sorry. But so Boog, Lori Harvey, is she a whore or is she just young and trying to figure life out? You're a woman. Tell me.
And the reason why I will say that is because you don't have to be so public with every relationship that you're in. You put everything out there on the internet. Hey, man, leave some things to the imagination or just, keep it to yourself. Keep a private relationship private. She put everything out there. Exactly.
But I mean that's what the younger generation does now. That's what Instagram has done now. Instagram, Facebook.
Where is her mama and daddy? And tell her, hey, girl, take that down. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I still tell all of mine, take that down.
Boog, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube once it's out. If they done already posted the picture, it's out there. It is out there somewhere on somebody's server, even if they delete it. It's out there.
I know it because, boy, this is also.
Screenshot. It's out there.
Yup, this is the day and age of screenshot king, okay? But that's a conversation that should have been had maybe after she began to date at least one, public celebrity or whatever. Hey, listen, girl, that you dated so-and-so and that didn't work out. How about we tone this down a little bit and keep it on the low or keep it private? Nope. Everything is out there. Everything.
For the gram, for the clout. For the gram,
I don't know, man.
For the clout.
Somebody had approached Steve Harvey when she began dating Future and asked for some type of comment. He ain't had nothing to say. I think he was just so mortified and embarrassed, like, girl, what the fuck are you doing?
He know she's so about it. He's like, I better not even say nothing about her because she gonna act a fool.
Okay, but hold on. While you out here besmirching the Harvey name, I have a right to say anything I want to you. How about that?
Wait a minute. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into this because I just thought about it. So did Steve adopt her?
That's what I read.
Because her last name shouldn't be Harvey because that's not his child.
No, because these are Marjorie Harvey, Steve's wife. These are her children from
the drug dealer.
The drug dealer, right.
Dealer.
Yeah, okay. Not even the first one, the second drug dealer.
Okay.
Number
2.
We're going to call him number 2. I think he did adopt her 3 children, so they do have the Harvey last name. However, I'm telling you, with the level of success that Steve Harvey has acquired, I promise you, I'm going to have a problem with any kid, biological or step or adopted or bonus or whatever, that's out here fucking up my last name. I promise you I'm going to have a problem with that. Hey, come here. Let me talk to you.
Sit down.
Sit down here. I'm so upset with you. I don't even know what to do. Sit down. I'm going to pull an Orange Juice Jones on him.
That's right. Look here, girl. I'm going to give you back your old name, Johnston. Okay, Lori Johnston.
Exactly.
You're going to be Lori Johnston from now on because you out there whoring in these streets.
See how much pull you get then.
Mm-hmm. Out there in these streets, whoring. Whore!
Because she ain't even got no job, really. What do you do? How do you survive? I mean, does she have a G-Wagon. Who's paying for all of this?
She got a famous last name. She got a G-Wagon. She don't need no job, okay?
I guess
she
so.
She living that L.A. lifestyle, girl. That L.A. lifestyle. That's what she's doing.
I'm just going to keep doing my little Duval lifestyle right here, okay? Which means I get up every morning and go to work.
Bug, well, that's good. That's what I want you to do. Bug, don't you fall into the whore trap, okay?
I know it.
You're too old. You're too old for it, Bug. Too old.
That's number 1. That is number 1.
Don't want to be no old hoe. Huh?
Don't want to be no old hoe, okay? Because you washed up, look like you've been rolled hard and hung up wet. No, thank you. I'm not with that. And plus, I have daughters in my life, okay? No, I have young women who need
they look up to you,
positive.
Bug.
Yeah, at least I hope they do.
They look up to you.
So you can't be out here just, hopping on a nigga dick and hopping off and then hop on the next nigga dick. What are you doing? What are you doing? I would be angry if I was her mother. I really would.
Marjorie say, well, ain't nothing wrong with that's what I used to do. Steve, don't talk to her. That's what I used to do.
No, Marjorie should teach her to do different, do better than what she did.
For all we know, Marjorie mama was a hoe. That's all she's seen in her life is hoe.
You done made 3 generations.
No, it might be. Stranger things have happened, Bug.
Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine Thanksgiving dinner? Every year she come with a different nigga?
All the hoes there. Somebody at the Thanksgiving table always got gators on. All the hoes and pimps up in there. Everybody.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't even know. I guess we just started talking about her because it's like, why has she become relevant for much of nothing?
Exactly, for doing nothing. But that's this generation. That's what happens. That's just.
But I don't think we have to lay down and accept it. And this is what we're not doing. We're gonna speak about it. That's some bullshit. I'm just telling you right now, Chill. That is bullshit. I'm over the people who are famous for nothing.
My thing is, if you're going to be a hoe that's done something. Like, one of me and Boog's favorite hoes is Samantha from Sex and the City.
Hey, she owned her shit.
Exactly. And she was a damn good PR person, too. Speaking of Sex and the City, Boog, once again, people don't understand that me and Boog, I think both of us have every episode on DVD.
Yup.
Bug gave me some Sex in the City champagne glasses for what? For Christmas one year?
Yep. I got some too, dog.
This is what I'm saying. So that was our show. So of course
Yes.
we are tickled pink that the show is coming back.
Yep.
Now,
However,
I'm not. How are you going to do a show without all of the
without
players?
Samantha, I don't know. I hate those type of reboots.
She was the integral
Don't
part of
change
that
out
show.
the person,
Yeah.
or you can't bring it back without her. I'm
You
just
can't.
not sure how this
You
is going to
can't.
work
You
out.
can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't. Jodeci can't go on tour without Casey. You can't do that. You can't. I mean, Boys the Men is still having fairly success, but they ain't got the boy with the deep voice no more. He ain't- That's not the
Right.
original group. You got to have the
Nope.
original. Look, all them times you seen Drew Hill, like Drew Hill done switch members, and it ain't the same. It's not.
It's not.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
Who
You
was
can't.
that when they was trying to do a versus with Jagged Edge and maybe 112 or
But
something
you-
like
it-
that?
it ain't all
Jagged Edge only had
people.
2 members.
That
There were
wasn't
4.
Jagged Edge. That's just Jagged. So they had.
That's
they
just
had.
Jagged.
Look, they had that versus was 12 versus Jagged. That's what it was.
Yeah, it wasn't even 112.
It's 12.
Right.
It's 12, and then you got Jagged. You ain't got Jagged Edge. You got half the group. So I don't know why they want to do that. It's not like anybody in the Sex and the City family is hurting for money. Sarah Jessica
Right.
Parker is still doing her thing. I think she's still got something on HBO. Right? Is it called Divorce or whatever? Some show on HBO that she was still doing. Her husband is all over Broadway. Well, not this year, but
Right.
But I mean, so nobody's hurting for money, but they're going to get paid like $1 million an episode. But why do it without Samantha? And I heard Sarah Jessica Parker and Samantha. They didn't really get. I mean, they obviously got along to do the show, but I think after the show stopped, it was still some bad blood there. But sometimes you got to put all that aside.
Right. Remember, they did the movie, the 1 and 2, and she was in both of those. I heard they wanted to do a third one, and that's when she was like, enough
she
is
debunked
enough.
it. She didn't want to do it anymore. Yeah.
Right, because she's older now. I guess you know how she feels. She don't want to be the old hoe.
I don't
Enough
know, but
already.
Look, that old hoe check gonna be real good though. That old hoe HBO check gonna be real good.
Man.
I don't think you can just do a series like that and
Because
not
are you just not going to talk
have
about
Samantha.
her? Did
Yeah.
she move away? Did she die? You have to give me something. You can't just bring Charlotte, Miranda, and
Carrie
Carrie back and act like Samantha wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know
So
how.
I don't know how they're going to fix that. But, a lot of people went on Twitter and were talking about how Samantha and what's her real name? Chill, why is her real name slipping me?
I can't think of her real name. It starts
Kim
with
Cattrall.
Yeah,
Kim Cattrall.
Yeah.
Okay, that Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker, like you said, there was some bad blood or whatever. Sarah Jessica Parker responded saying there's no dislike for her. Okay, but I read into that and I was like, okay, but bitch, you didn't say we're besties. You left a real gray area there. Well, I don't hate her.
I mean,
okay, but do you
maybe
really
they need
like
to have
her?
lunch. Maybe they need to have a sit down and have a come to
They
Jesus
need to go to
lunch or
that
something.
cafe
Yeah.
that they always went to air out their shit. Maybe they need to have a heart-to-heart, woman to woman.
And understand, this type of show, everybody has a part to play. Carrie is the lead of the show, and ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about that. You know that. Everybody else just plays their part around her.
Yep.
And I mean, like I said, the way the check gonna be, I could do that. I could swallow my pride and do that for that check.
You know what? Because I would be concerned about where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
Ooh, and I put that on
where
who?
the money reside.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. I put that on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay.
I'm telling you, there's a time and a place.
We need to go and end the show with where the money reside. Now,
Right,
what's his
right.
name? What's his
Where
name?
the money
Daquan or
No,
what's the boy
his name is Darrell
Deshaun or
something.
Darrell?
Yeah. Darnell,
You know what?
Darrell. Hold on.
Darrell so darn sweet. You hear me?
I mean, that's a whole lot of sugar. I saw him on Ricky Smiley. He came on and performed the song. I'm not sure how it actually became a full song, but
I will
when
give
he
it to
walked,
him.
out there. I was like, oh.
He has patented where the money resides. And you know, this is the new generation of hide your kids, hide your wife.
You know what?
The home invasion thing. This is the new generation
of it. Hide your wife. This is the 2020.
Yes.
Hide the kids, hide your wife.
Where the money resides. And I put that on who?
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
When I tell you, Boog, I know I have looked at this thing 100 times. I have.
Had to. And the memes from it are unbelievable.
And the TikTok videos
Darrell Smiley is his name.
Darrell Smiley.
And you know what? I'm not even mad. I just realized he's only 23. You better get that money, honey.
He's older than 23, but okay.
He does. But he still got a lot of life left in him. You better get it.
So he is
where the money resides.
He is an actual car salesman?
Yes.
He is a car salesman. He should be. Look, he probably selling all the cars on the lot. Because I'm telling you right now, I would go for a test drive just to hear him sing and laugh. Just so I can laugh.
That car dealership, I can only imagine what business has been like.
I'm going to beat every price by $400. Okay? And I put that on who? Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. That was it. That was the part that took me all the way out. I can't.
But I will say that he, like I said, he patented it and all that stuff. He did a new version about voting in Georgia, talking about where the Senate reside. And Boog, let me tell you how he stepped it up. He stepped it up because he got out of a Range Rover at the back of the Range Rover.
Oh!
I said, you better step that thing up.
Well, look at that. Yeah, the fact that he climbed out the back of the SUV, whew. That killed me.
Where
okay,
the money reside. But
and you know, it has been imitated, but there's no one that's going to be able to duplicate that one.
Boog, all I'm saying is this year, 2021, I'm trying to be where the money resides. I don't know where it is
so
yet. I'm looking for it. I don't know where it is right now. But Boog, that is where I'm trying to be for 20.
Sure, that's what. Hey, and if you find out where it's at, let me know because I'm trying to be where the money resides as well. We are hoping for a much, much better 2021.
All we can do is pray about it, Boog. That's all we can do.
You know what? You're right. Take it to the Lord in prayer.
That's all we can do. 2021 it's got to be better than 2020. We got a new president and vice president getting ready to step into office. Look, they can't do no worse.
You're right about
they
that.
They can't do no worse than that. Than the fool is in there now.
I feel like 2021 is actually going to start on January 20th. After that, we're off and running. We'll see what happens after that. We got a vaccine for the COVID-19. What are your thoughts on that real quick, Phil?
The jury's still out on me, right? I'm still
a little early.
It's
a little early.
And I'm still trying to do some investigative work. You know, they got 2 different vaccines from 2 different pharmaceutical companies.
Right.
It's, you know, this whole pandemic has taken the world by storm. I do feel like what's going to happen is before you can travel, you're going to have the vaccine. I think that's going to come to light later this year because the travel industry is trying to get back to normal. Of course, you can't go to countries all willy-nilly like you used to because of the pandemic. You got to have
the only place accepting us is Mexico.
Yeah, but Mexico's real bad right now. Like, I wouldn't recommend anybody go to
Mexico.
Because all your cousins been there, Boog.
Okay, did I send you the joke? Somebody tweeted the United States is a hot fucking mess. At Jamaica. Y'all taking new people? Guess what? At Jamaica responded.
What is it, Boog?
Place full up.
Don't come
We're
over here.
We're full up already.
Don't come over
we
here.
ain't taking no more over here either, okay? And I still don't understand. I know we've all been, we're suffering from cabin fever. We're stuck in the house with the quarantine and all of that. But I'm just not ready to just run outside and go any and everywhere. I don't know about you. I'm not. I'm not there yet. Like the joke said, the U.S. is a hot fucking mess. Oh, no, one of my girlfriends said to me, I left out the word burning. We are a hot, burning mess right now, okay?
Look, if you can take the vaccine and it's offered to you, because, you know, first responders, medical people, things like that, it is offered to them. I think right now, if you're a veteran, I think you can get it. if you're a senior citizen, you can get it.
Oh, my mom! Oh my God, she is blowing up the doctor's office. Like, when can I get the vaccine?
But it has been like some issues because
it has.
I don't know if some places don't have it. I think they just announced in Florida that you can start getting it at the Publix pharmacies.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what the governor announced in Florida. So, the rollout is not going as smooth as it should. But, if you feel like you need that and you want to take it, I think you should go ahead and get it. I still don't know if I'm going to do it, Boog. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know.
I understand. You know what? Black people, we've been scarred. So you're going to have to give us a minute. Okay,
yeah.
Excuse me while I think about this.
Boog, all I know is continue to wash your hands. I continue to wear my mask. I continue to wear 2 masks. I got the face shield when I need it, depending on where I'm going.
Oh,
good. So that's that's been my thing. I'm gonna continue to. I got like 3 or 4 hand sanitizers in my bag.
Let me know if you need any. I got the hookup.
You got a plug?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got some disinfectant spray
go
too.
ahead and give out your number then if you the plug. Man.
No. Hold on now. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I thought you was telling all the listeners. I thought you was helping people out. Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm looking out for my people.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Y'all disregard that people. She don't worry about it.
Hey,
Boog don't care about y'all.
You didn't even hear me say that.
Boog don't care about y'all.
Damn. How you gonna say that?
Boog say I don't care about y'all.
No.
Look, once again, just keep it, just stay safe. That's all I'm going to tell everybody. Stay safe. Follow directions. If you can get the vaccine, go ahead and do it. If you feel like that's what you need to do, go ahead and do it. Also, what you need to do is go ahead and follow us on Instagram at The Family Radio. Follow us on Twitter at The Fam Radio. Facebook, The Fam Radio. And, you can find our podcast anywhere podcasts are found, whether that be iTunes, we're on Stitcher, we're on iHeartRadio, we are on, are we on Pandora? Girl, we might be on Pandora now. I think we
might be on Pandora. Who knows?
Look, I just submitted them, man. We there. We somewhere around it. Y'all,
we're
do is
everywhere.
Google it. Yeah, just Google it. Look, we like the COVID. We everywhere, man. We like the damn COVID.
Chill, don't you say that. Oh, Lord, we do not want that, okay? But, yes, we are out here. 2021 is definitely going to be a better year, for each of us as individuals and us as the family.
Mm-hmm. And I might go buy me a car because I'm fine where that money resides.
Hey, when you find out, let me know.
Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. We going. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
The Family Radio Podcast with T Boogie and Chill Will.